Hi everyone, it's me. I know you're not going to believe this, but it's going to be a really quick video. I'm just clicking my fingers at my doggies to be good doggies. I'm not out in my usual craft room. It's too hot and I can't abide the light. I'm afraid I'm a bit poorly at the moment, so I'm only doing a quick one today. So my question is, I promised a quick run through, which I'm going to do now, which was part 2, which is going to bear into part 3 of, sorry, is that a bit squiffy or is it just my eyes? Let's just keep that out of the way. I'm just winding up my microphone, otherwise it keeps going all funny places, and it's not until I shot the whole thing that I realised all along that it's right. I'm set up. Right, so I promised you I would run through what I had got. So I'm afraid it's going to have to be part 3 because the rest is downstairs. And there's more to go, but the main function on this is this So Crafty. Now I'm just going to quickly run through some things very quickly with you. Right, so I think I showed you, oh now that's going to get on me wick. I bought these. Let's just move this for now. God, I tell you what, it's got some suction on it. So that's some tattered lace, and that is lock, key and wallet. So that makes a beautiful book, which I'm going to do. If you go on to crafting.co.uk, I think they're at £20 for this set here. As you can see, you've got your, I'm afraid my brain's a bit slow today. It's where you tie up your paper in the center. You've got buttons, you've got keys, you've got keyholes, then you've got various buckles, you've got corner protectors, which are wonderful. Got this is great for holding photos on. They're really good. These are absolutely fantastic to make fold out pockets, and they're the ones that close up. It's a brilliant set. And very similar is this one that's called Popular Pockets Books. Sorry, it's really awkward at the moment. Now I know where I've lost. I saw it. It's this. I saw it on the side downstairs earlier. I was talking to our gainer. But like I say, I'm going to be very quick. It was a very quick call we had. She's going to phone back later to see how I'm doing, if I'm still awake. So this one has got more than one like binding system. That's what I was trying to think of. So you've got the straight edge, and then you've got the holes, or you can do it any old way you like. You have some nice tabs, 2 beautiful size pockets. You've got wide ones, got the wide ones, also got the deeper ones. Again, you've got the photos there where the edges tuck in. They are the thumb holes that you've got. You fold those over so that you've got tabs. I mean, if you are interested in me making one of these books, I'm more than happy to do those. I love making books and albums. I am in the process of making one at the moment. This one is tattered lace. I'm really into tattered lace. This one is it is called Easy Easel Archway. Good job I'm teetotal, isn't it? Because that would have been fun. Right, so as you can see, it is lovely, absolutely gorgeous, and that is the steps to making it, and that's how it looks in the end. Isn't that beautiful? Let me just see if that will function in a bit closer. Absolutely beautiful. Right, so, and that's how they look in real size, but I thought these would make absolutely stunning mats, and along with those. Right, so, and here is the memory book. Now this one, when you see it made up, they always show you how to do it, so you can make it in. It actually does make it into a book, so, or you can leave it as simply a folder. It's up to you. You do you. So there are the, I love this, look, you've got lock and keys. If you've got nice gold or silver paper, or any mirror paper, oh my goodness, they are going, sorry, I'm just going to tuck that under, they are going to look gorgeous. And again, these will make absolutely stunning pockets. It's got memories on there, but like I say, look at these. I just love them. I absolutely love them, and that is how it's going to look. So you got the memories there, got all these beautiful, absolutely stunning scroll work. When I first started die cutting years ago, I think I can say it now because I've turned the corner, but I didn't like tattered lace at all. I thought it was too namby-pamby. I didn't like it. Now this one's a storybook. Now this one here, so this is how it tells you how many you need to make of each. It tells you all the sizes, and literally how you step by step it up and make this book. So step 1, 2, 3, 4. So it tells you how to do it, but look at this. Look at this. I mean, here is your binder. You can see that there. It makes a lovely size. A lovely size book. Now I am almost positive I have this downstairs, in which case if it is, I'm going to do a giveaway for it, but if not, it's very similar, so I will probably end up doing a giveaway for it anyway. But if you see, you've got these beautiful like tabs, these which will go into corners, but once upon a time, that one says happily ever after, and the end, and there's the binding system. Those you can cut into the card to make it, just decorate it up. And again, you go down to the different size if you decide that you want to have like big and then scaling down, so you have like a multi-layered, like if you wanted to stack them all together and then cut that one out of there and then that one out, so that you had a multi-stacked, and then you put a picture right in the middle so that you had a multi-stacked frame. I'm going to try out one of those on this on my So Crafty machine. I think it's a big ask, and I say ask, but we're going to give it a go. Oh, hell yeah! I'll get used to, sorry, it's just so new. It's just, I can't be out in the sunlight. Luckily, I'm off. Well, I was supposed to be off Tuesday. I finished for my holiday, but I went into work this morning at about 10 to 7 on my holiday. Right, so here's some fleurs. It's a whole new system. I've not seen these before. So they're the fluted edge. So you scrunch them all up, and then the more scrunchy you can make them, the better they look. And there's the rounded ones. Now, I'll let you know how I get on with them. I'm not most artistic. This one is these are new. I thought I like to try out new designs. So this one is Best Fishes Banner and Border Die Set. So, what does that say? Oh, Best Fishes. So obviously you're going to make Best Fishes and have your like a shaker and like instead of Best Wishes, and there's a slot there which will allow something to go along somewhere. That I'll figure it out. It will show you somewhere. Right, I love this. Wonderful waves. Look at this, all different types of waves. These are wonderful. Again, these totally different, and I love that. You see, where you go from sharp and then you go to like those, and then to gentle waves, and then I just love them all. And then we've got some right, so let's start again. So they're the waves, some different types there and at the top, and we've got 2 different types of waves, and these are fantastic because I love the sea and they make wonderful bubble patterns. So I was thrilled to bits with those. Coordinates with swimming by to say hi. Swimming by to say hi. It's got to be that. It says hi there. Right, so swimming by to say hi. There's the die set, and there is the, I have to say, I do love mermaid and fishes. I'm crazy for them. And again, I love bubbles. And what's not to love? I think this is the one. Is that? No, that one is going to be, if I say they all have dies, so let me take the dies out of the equation, because they all have dies. They all do. So let's just enjoy the stamp sets. Sorry, I've got the windows open to try and let some air in. So I will close it if it gets too noisy. It's coming towards that time of the day when the buses start going out to all the major schools in the area. So here's, I love it. Amazing. I wonder how many times that has been written on a stamp set. Have an amazing birthday. But I adore him. Love that. And I just love that the male gives birth. Good for the man. Love that fish. Love it. Starfish. Beautiful. I mean, come on. What's not to love about those? And the fishes again. Beautiful. Oh, goodness me. Absolutely beautiful. These will be great for spinners because they will have both sides. Love it. Absolutely love them. I just think they're fun. It's coming up for that year when everything's fun and bursting into life. You don't want dull and boring. So these are going to be ones that I'm going to try. Now these are made by Brie Merrin, Fine Art Metal Die Set, Oscar and Brian. But look, and I'm actually going to colour them in, and I'll show you after what they look like. Oh, they didn't show the other one. Oh, it says Christmas pad available, so you can buy the Christmas pad to go with it. I have to look that up. Right, so I'm not going to give those because they're basic border outlines. I'm just going to fix this so it's nice and solid now. Right, I'm going to go through these uber quick because I've decided we are going to do that one. I'm not going to bother doing those because, like I said, they're normal, what I would call dies. Right, so I'm going to have a go at doing tattered lace. That is in vogue. I love shoes. I've got a thing about shoes. I'm not going to swing either side of my bedroom because there are shoes. I love my shoes. So there's some tulip. I'm going to put the ones that I'm going to try because first of all I've got to see if it fits in. I bought the Heroes. My brother was in most of the wars in the army. He was the highest non-com officer, and he has a military cross. He was awarded a military cross, which was the highest medal other than the Victoria Cross. Praise be that it was not the Victoria Cross, although one was given and the gentleman lived. So, but my brother actually and his men saved many lives, which just, yeah. So I'm all about heroes, whether they come in any form. A hero can be a young boy that walks a woman across the road. Right, so we've got police car, which probably not going to do. Crane, fire engine, diggers. Rita, look at that. Doesn't she look fine? I've actually ordered the set and the man of this. This has got the DVD where you can put her in different dresses, but she's fine looking. She looks good. Right, so you've got a fire, police, medic, building, building equipment, military personnel. All the respect to everyone that has served. Thank you for your service. We have medics. Where would we be without our medics? A lot of us wouldn't be here. And we have our labourers. Absolute massive respect. My husband is a gas safe plumber, so he's gonna benefit from many of these cards. And then we have the police officers, firefighters, and then there was a set of these. I gave a couple to Mandy, and I kept some because I couldn't bear to give up the whole set. I love Lily, I love Yasmin, I love her the best. I love Willow. I think Willow just looks beautiful. Most of these are 3D decoupage, which I absolutely love. And I love this. I saw something very similar. It was like a Spellbinders Glimmer. They do a kit of the month. And I fell in love with something very similar to this. So when I saw that, I thought, I'm having that. And here is the tattered lace, where you could make up saintly and enchanting. So you can make up a winged man or an angel, a winged angel. and we have the Celestial Lady, that's what I'm going to call her, and she's got these beautiful wings which I'm going to have such fun making, just some beautiful butterflies, but do them in like, what would you call them, in a church, leaded light windows. And then we've got Willow, which matches up with these ladies here. And these are, if I get out one of them, no, I'm not going to get one of those out. Right, so I think today we are going to try out those. Hang on just 1 second. Gaynor?
Hello?
Can I call you back in 5?
Yeah, of course you can. I just thought I'd let you know I was back.
Okay.
Send a message, but...
I'll give you a call in 5, darling.
Alright, sweet. I'll see you in a sec.
Bye.
Ta.
Oh, bless, I didn't see that she was home. Bless her heart. So, Gaynor. Right, so I'm just going to finish this off, which is In Vogue. And I'm going to do Rita. And I'm going to do Oscar and Brian. And if that doesn't sound wrong, I don't know what does. So, that is some more of the items that I have. I haven't been doing much of anything. I've still got videos to shoot of cards. Mandy, bless her heart, has sent me some. I seem to have to do so much catching up to do, and unfortunately it's the worst timing in the world that I feel poorly. But hey ho. Right, so what comes for? This is what I want to know. I mean, I know. This is your, squish it down. This is your £19.99 and it is your Aldi online. I don't think you'll find it in the shops. I don't believe you will. The only place I could see it was online. And I seem to be missing one of the plates, which is just superb. It's superb. Right, let's see if this is actually going to work. So yeah, so it's £19.99 and it comes with this beautiful, it comes with 2 plates, 3 plates. It comes with an embossing plate and a lower plate, and it comes with this beautiful embossing folder. Now if I can't find the folder that goes, the plate that goes with the folder, then I can't show you that. So I might have to put this. Do you know, I think Brie here, Brie Marion must be, she must be something very similar to Tattered Lace, because they put the same trademark here. Yeah, sorry. Right, so let's see if by any fluke I have the right 2 sets. Fingers crossed for me, please. Right, so it definitely fits on there, as you'll see. It's more than enough room. There's your Where's your piece of paper? So I'm gonna just pop that down. Now I'm not sure if this is the right one. No, it's not. Oh, poop! What an idiot. I had this. I had it all together. I was all prepared. Well, you couldn't see that I was prepared, but I was. So if I move my big fit bum, I wish it was a fit bum. If I move my big fat bottom, then I'm hoping it's not going to tip this bed. Right. Well, this is a success. I'll tell you what. Let me show you how it embosses. And then I might have to reshoot this a bit later. So, we are going to, don't think it matters what side you put it down. Probably find out it does matter. So, because it sticks on, feel how, well, you can't feel how smooth it is. Okay. Now, you can't see. I'm going to do the other end again. Now, I have very poorly hands. Very poorly. All my knuckles are starting to deform, which annoys me no end, to say the least. And that put absolutely no pleasure on pressure on. So I'm going to start off like that. But look, I mean, it's just, if it's just I mean, you can see there's just no effort. It's beautiful. So that is how that beautiful thing embosses up. Now I'm going to have to come on and redo a lot of this. Now I'm going to save a lot of what I have done. I'm not going to go through the dies that I've shown you, because if my husband sees how many dies I have at the moment, he might be a little miffed. But and then again, he might not be. He might say, here's some more money. You have not got enough crafting materials. You should go to the shops and buy yourself some more crafting, because you do not have enough. To which I will very sweetly say, yes, darling. It's a good job I earn my own money, isn't it? Right, so we've got 2 B plates and we've got an A plate which is missing. The two B plates make up the embossing plates, which, as you can see, are absolutely beautiful. And I'm just going to put Oscar Owl, and see, I can remember the owl. Well, that's only because I'm assuming it's Oscar Owl. See, if I'd have kept all these in here, I would have been so much more sensible. But oh no. Let me just see. Oh, I tell you what, it does stick on there. I had that tip right up then. So we have Oscar and Brian. Brian the Badger. Well, of course. Of course. So Brian the Badger and Oscar the Owl. I'm going to put them back in safe. So you can get these from Crafting UK or from Create and Craft. If you can't find one of these tattered lace that you have fallen in love with or have seen on here and thought, I really like that, look on the other place, because some of them, each one of them have daily offers, and sometimes you'll get a $79.99 dye that's slashed down to like $24.99, and you think, you know, that's just incredible. And it is. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to phone Argana back. Poor woman, she's probably thinking I was being rude, but I wasn't. And I will probably end up just shooting this tonight to finish it off, and you'll see it sometime tomorrow. So I will see you all soon, my lovely ones. Big hugs, love you lots. And Sarah, I actually have a new lady who will be joining our craft group, not Gainer's craft group, but my craft group. Well, one craft group's as much as anyone else's. They're joining our family, and her name is Sarah, and she's she thinks she's absolutely talentless, and this lady's talent is just off the charts. She makes jewellery, she makes she makes leather handbags. There's nothing she can't make. She does quilting, she does all sorts. So she's going to be joining us, and she's going to join in. I'd love for you all to give her a massive welcome when she joins in. I think you're probably going to need to coax her out of her shell at first, but trust me, once she's out of the shell, I'm not getting her back in for love nor money. You're really not. Right, my lovely ones, I will see you later. Oh goodness, I'm going before I kill the place. Big hugs, love you lots. Mwah! And I will see you later. Bye, darlings. Hi everyone, it's me again. Hi. Had I started off the way I meant to carry on, I simply would have shot this. Is this desktop crafting machine from Aldi online worth it for $19.99? But I decided to mix part 2 with some other things that I had got through the month. I thought, wow, as I've got it all out and it is relevant, that I could show you together. So the short video became less of one, and as I explained, I can't go out into the sunlight too much now. I'm really not well at the moment, so you are in my bedroom, and not many people have been up here, let me tell you. So this is the best setup I can get at the moment. I just wanted to show you what this came out like. Isn't that beautiful? That embossing, isn't that just beautiful? Right, so what this kit comes with, it comes with a, sorry, I'm just trying to figure out where the camera where everything is again, because downstairs it's all easy. So that's the embossing folder is, and you get 2 B plates and 2 B plates and 1 A plate. So let's do it that way. So for the embossing, use an A and B plate. No, you use 2 B plates, and for die cutting use an A and B. We're just about to see if I'm wrong. Also, you do get some small flower dies. I think they're more token dies than anything that was supposed to be like a serious die. So what I decided to go with was, I love this. Never used to be a fan, as I said before. Rita, who I think is just sexylicious, absolutely beautiful. I've bought the gentleman, and I've bought the USB stick that gives all the fancy dresses and all the glamour. I love glamour. I just love glamour in ladies from those times. I love them. So here we have Oscar the owl and Brian. So Oscar, when he's coloured in, or you can buy the paper pad available, will turn out like that. Now I will use my new goodness me markers, or I shall default back to my Ultra New markers that I absolutely adore. And this come out, I think, something very similar as a glimmer set. It could even have been a tattered lace, like my Gemini or foil press. It's a very similar system, except for the Gemini foil press for me is far superior. But then I'm a little biased because I find my Gemini foil press to be outstanding, but their glimmer system is brilliant. Now, I had an accident which involved multiple bad language, which I accidentally hit the camera, and I had this lovely, so I'm going to move very carefully, I had this beautiful sexy beautiful sexy shoe. So I'm being ultra careful because I'm getting on and off my bed, so I am sorry I'm shaking, but this is the best way I can make let's draw those. This is the best way I can possibly make videos. That was the only way I can make them at the moment. And I thought that would be one heck of a test. Not sure it's going to fit on the plate, but we'll find out. They always give 395 by 476. No, it's going to be a little too big, but I just want to show you how big that's going to be. So I hope you are all well. I didn't do a check online, which I should have. So it's the same shop where they do their specials. So if they're not online, you will find that you will get them on specials. See, they're not. I fell in love with this. You can just see it's a bit too big. I fell in love with this die size simply because, let's move that to the back for now, because of the size, because all the rest were tiny. I mean, I must have started off with a companion one, which literally was half of the size of one of them. About that. So for me to find one that was a good size, I was thrilled to bits. So we are going to have Ollie, and we are going to have, I can never remember him, Brian. Couldn't they have come up with a better name? I mean Brian. Right, so an A and a B. And I think I am going to do something really out of the ordinary. So for my A, I'm going to cut down. A is much thicker than B. Now, doing the normal thing that I usually do, I didn't read the box properly, but I am going to put, sorry, I didn't read the box properly before I threw it away. Well, not threw it away, I kept it nice and neatly in my craft room, which is at the other side of the house to here. But I'm going to put it face down onto the thicker of the two. Now this could be wrong, and people could say, you know, but you've got to remember, I'm learning with you. I am learning with you. That's the great thing about the crafting community. We learn together, and we can laugh at each other's mistakes and silliness. And if we can't, then something's gone really wrong. Right, so we are going to just run that through. You can hear once it's gone through, but I might, because it's a thick, and I shouldn't really have done that. I should have left to see how it would appear without. But you know me. So now I'm not going to do anything stupid like swap it out, because that's just not me. I'm not going to cheat anyone. Right, so I tell you what, these suckers are very good suckers. So here I have my handy dandy tool. Oh God, this thing. And there you see is my little ollie. And then you're going to give him a little bit of a rough up. And then you're going to take some time and rough him up. But how cool is that? So now we are going, let's see, slight. You're not going to see it through. Oh yes, you are, look, slight mark. I feel very confident. I know just the man who can get the plates made for these. He's the one who makes up my round oh dear me, my stamp blocks that I don't use anymore. So because I've changed so much in my way of crafting, so sorry, I'm going to stick it down. I'm going to start doing some crafting bags, and they're going to be mystery bags. So I'm going to run this through once and see what we get. And we're going to move that away, and you can see straight away it cut out perfectly. See? Now you show me a die of under 90, well, under £20, a penny under £20 that comes with plates and also an embossing folder and dies, and gives you that quality. Oh, I'm going to love doing them and colouring them in. Right, so let's put Ollie and Brian. I do like Ollie. I like Ollie as a name. I think I might have to call Brian something else. Brian sounds a bit, well, there is a stigma to the name. I refuse to partake in that. Right, so this is a 3D die. And let me see if she will fit on. And she does. Da, da, da. Right, I'm going to move. Oh, God, those suckers. So she does fit on it. She's a 3D die. So we are going to use, let's use a pink one again. Yeah, so what I thought I would do is, because I have lots of materials that I can no longer use, is do mystery boxes and mystery bags and goodie bags. And believe me, you get your worth over time and time again, because I don't know if you've noticed, but I can be a bit of a spendaholic. And sorry if this is, I can't find my mic. I put it down. What am I doing? That's right. I put it down. Oh, this one's a bit tighter. Right. Now I might have wanted to have run that through again. Maybe. Yeah, I might have. Oh, I don't know. Oh no, I don't. It might have made my life a bit easier, but it certainly wouldn't have made Rita's. So as you can see, oh, blooming, this is so difficult getting used to a new rig. So this is where you do the 3D decoupage. Let me just bring that into, so you cut it out and then you stick them on top of each other. I will run through the second one only because, but have you seen the detail in that? It's just beautiful. And you will take out the bits and pieces, but I'll do that over the time, because you don't need to sit and watch me pick out bits and pieces and just tidy that up. But I think we want the next one for her to have a head, because her name's not Anne Boleyn. So I will run her through twice. So, oh, excuse me, but occasionally. This is, I have to say, is really very smooth. It's just getting it started off. And I know I make it look harder than it is, but you've got to remember my hands really are badly damaged. Oh, see her arm in her beautiful her glove. And so there's a glove. This is obviously in the pink one. That's the pink dress, and that's the wrap. And here is, and I know I do that all wrong. I'm about to get told off for doing that. See? Absolutely stunning. Now, again, I can go through and take out all the bits easily. They come out. I should have done it when they were all in the die. But isn't that beautiful? That is absolutely beautiful. And then you would put some dimension tape on. Is that the one that comes out? But you will see there, and you gradually build it up with all sorts of beautifulness. It looks naff right now, but trust me. So far, so good. Now let's put heater back in. And let me try. Oh, I love those. Look at those. Look at the detail. And I know I keep saying it, but it's under. This is very light paper, I do beg your pardon. But this is really, it's heavy. This is really heavy, it's heavy paper and it's coping with it. I may need a run through on the thicker paper maybe twice, but sometimes on the, what do you call it? Oh, I used them for years. The Stampin' Up Big Shot. Well, I used the Stampin' Up version of Big Shot. Well, no, I bought it from Stampin' Up. No, I didn't. Oh, I don't know. Who knows? Right, just so. Here we go. Now, which ones? Oh, it looks like you get. Oh, I should have prepared this beforehand, shouldn't I? Do you know what? If they could manufacture this sticky blooming. Oh. Excuse my little temper flare there. It's just their sticky tape. It's just like. It's just so sticky, and I know it's meant to be, but really? Calm down, dear. Right. I think I am going to go with B again. Can you tell I like brown? Do you know, I really do. How many people? I bet if Susie's looking, she's going, I was looking, I could see. Now this has got lots of bits to it, so I am. Whether I need to or not is another question. So. There is what it looks like. I'm not going to pretty it up while I'm wasting your time, because you'll be able to see what it looks like when it's all done. So these ones here, they come in the big ones and the small ones. So they're the big ones and the small ones. Smooth those over. Smooth that over. And let's get one of those out. And just very quickly. I haven't even looked to see how these go. I am shocking, aren't I? I am absolutely shocking. But I would do them a flower style, I think. Definitely flower style. Oh, baby's not happy. So yes. So sorry, it's been a bit of a rush towards the end, and that my filming hasn't been fantastic, but I just can't imagine not filming until I'm better. Otherwise, I'm I'm bedbound for ages and I feel very cut off and isolated. Right, so here are the details you get for 1 penny under, for 1 penny from under £20 from Aldi. Unfortunately, if only the dyes were as cheap. So there you go. So this one is so crafty. It comes with, I know I'm repeating myself, but just in case someone doesn't make it to the whole of the end, which, I'm not being funny, but some people don't. Some people just watch the beginning and the end. I don't, because I always go for the craft and stay for the chat, but not everyone likes that style of crafting. Me, I do. But that's me. Right, so you get 1A and 2Bs. You get an embossing folder, which I say embosses and debosses just beautifully without any problems. And the detail on Ollie and Brian are simply stunning, and Rita is also absolutely amazing. Consider this is tattered lace. I mean, these are what I call my simple, you know, anything can cut them. It's these that we seem to have the problem with. But look at that. I'm going to do a lot of colouring in. I'm going to do a lot of cutting out white. And like I say, I'm going to review my new markers when I receive the rest. I think I got the blue greens coming in. I've got the blue violets, the red yellows, the greys and other bits and pieces coming in. But I will also show you my Altenew because they're amazing. My Altenew markers are amazing. So anyway, I'm sorry for the setup. I will get used to it. It will certainly get easier. But I will find my my perfect spots for filming. You will just have to bear with me, and hopefully I don't end up in hospital again this time, because they don't allow me to take things like this in, but I can colour in. A bit antsy about bringing germs in, which is an irony because, well, I love RNHS. I'm not going to speak ill of it. Right, so my lovely ones, I will... Oh, and did you notice I didn't use my... I buy my tape holder. I don't buy the little rolls because A, it works out expensive. B, it rips my paper. This is a lot less sticky. This has yet, and I will knock on wood. Unfortunately, I've got a raw iron bed, so I can't even knock on that. I'll knock on my head. Oh no, I've got my pine settle. Oh, it doesn't matter, I'll knock it at the end. I've got my pine settle at the end of the bed, so... But this is the way to buy it. I've had this now for ages. And you can use tiny bits, and I will reuse those bits like 10, 11, 12, 13 times, and they get smaller and smaller each piece. But just remember, Aldi, online, the same place you buy your shopping. Look at that. Anyway, enough banging on about it. I don't know if you can get it in other countries. I do hope you do, but if not, I will leave the link for the UK. And I will wish you all big hugs. I don't know if I cut the bit out about Gaynor on the phone call, but if I didn't, she won't mind. I told her. I will say that these suction cups are crazy, but Gaynor told me, you see, this is the first bit that I notice I start having a problem because my speech starts slurring and I can't remember things, and it annoys me so much because I'm usually so in control of everything. So Gaynor, when I done the review, she went on and bought one, and we were all in our chat, and we have a lovely laugh. Come down and watch it. Come and watch every night she does a review. I probably won't be there for a little while, but I will always try to go in and see them. But she's showed Sandra Ronald. Yeah, you got it right after consulting her for so long. And if you're going to buy them quick because everyone's snapping them up. Right, bye bye my loves. Big hugs to you. A big shout out. God, that nearly come out so wrong. A big shout out to my sisters and my brother crafters and the whole family and the crafting community. You are an amazing team, and if I could go around and hug you all, I would spend all year doing it. Love you loads. Big hugs. Bye for now.